relatively small footprint. You have maybe 1 to 10 acres. If you're very large, you have 20 acres.
Okay.
And you're containerizing those oysters at the surface of the water, and you're cultivating like we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You're growing those oysters. You're going out. You're working those oysters constantly.
Right.
Those are your babies. You are cleaning them. You're changing bags. You're working those oysters constantly.
This is off bottom.
This is off bottom.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
This
Floating
is off
cages.
bottom.
Yes.
Floating cages.
Okay.
And then you're selling those oysters at a premium price, or to whoever you would like to sell them to at the price you desire. On bottom is a little bit different because you're looking at that acreage, and you're going to go out there and you're going to plant those bottoms. So you're going to put culture material down, limestone, oyster shells, things like that.
And
then,
that's on the person who is
that's correct.
leasing the spot from y'all.
That's right.
That's right.
So you're in charge of
responsible
everything.
for financing this whole
Okay.
endeavor.
All right.
Okay.
So you're just getting a piece of land. You got to make it work.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're getting a piece of land. You're getting a plot of land,
Right.
and then you're going to develop that land. What you do with oysters on one bottom is you put material down on the bottom,
Right.
and then you hope for recruitment, or you plan for recruitment of those oysters from the natural areas around you. So you put down rock, you put down oyster shells, they attach to that, and they grow up, and then you harvest it as you deem fit, and you go from there. So what they do is they plant the rock, they wait a little while, they let the recruitment happen, and they go back and harvest it at a later date.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, can you do that? Does it have to be in a certain area, or where are the leases at?
There, it is fairly selective. So right now, what's available to lease is what we currently have permitted with the Army Corps of Engineers. So we have a permit, a blanket permit, and that's what this program is available to. Now, it's not to say that you can't get other areas, but you would have to go through that permitting processes, which can be very lengthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can be expensive. And so this is about as shovel ready as you can get,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still a lot. Like, to put it in perspective, Jason's talking about 2 acres or 4 acres. This is, I would say 100 to right now 2,500 acres available, and the amount of money in culch material and aggregate that it takes to plant that is pretty substantial.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking barges and boats, and
Right.
you got to get the timing right. You really kind of need to know a little bit about what's going on before you jump off into something like this.
And this is still going to be somebody who's wanting to build a business out of this. Is that
Certainly.
that's who market would be too?
So what we want to do is we want to incentivize a private business owner
Mm-hmm.
to lease this acreage and develop it as he or she sees fit.
Mm-hmm.
They would go out and they would plant the bottom. They would wait for recruitment, grow some oysters, and then they would harvest it just like the off bottom guys do, as they want to.
Okay.
So if they want to harvest once a week, they go out and harvest once a week. If they want to harvest once a day, they can do that also. The size also goes the same way. If they have a market for a smaller product, they can harvest that. If they have a market for a bigger product, they can do that.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is incentivize